E3 2021 has come to an end, and while the first E3 in a year wasn't full of thousands of game announcements and not everyone got what they wanted, there were still some pretty epic moments. From Starfield to Halo Infinite to Far Cry 6, Redfall, Breath of the Wild 2, and Metroid Dread, the biggest games are what we're exploring today. Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Connor Monroe and this is the Top 10 E3 2021 biggest game announcements. Let's do it. And if you want to recap on all of E3, be sure you click up in the top right corner because we have a whole E3 2021 playlist for you. In at 10, Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. While Square Enix's Expo was under some people's expectations, those who are fans of the Marvel Avengers game rejoiced at the announcement of Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, which took up most of Square Enix's presentation. The game concept was leaked in 2017, but last Sunday we got the confirmation of that game with a cinematic trailer as well as some gameplay showing off the Marvel Gaming Universe game. The game will allow you to play as Star-Lord with the humor you'd expect from a Guardians game. We don't know much else, only that the game is set to release on all consoles including the Switch and PC come October 26th, but let's hope that even though Halloween is close by, the game isn't scary bad. And at 9, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. An unexpected announcement to say the least, Avatar Frontiers of Pandora is a first-person action-adventure game built using the latest Snowdrop engine. The game will be available for the new generation of consoles and PC, but my question is, what about the KF console? Well, considering how it's a PC, the game will be available thanks to Ubisoft, and the game will be coming at some point in 2022, and will also be available on the Stadia and Luna for those interested. The game, like any other Avatar game, has you playing as a Na'vi and embarking on a journey across the western frontier, a never before seen part of Pandora. Explore a living and reactive world inhabited by unique creatures and new characters, and push back the formidable RDA forces that threaten it. The game looks incredible and is something I'm definitely looking forward to. And at 8, Rainbow Six Extraction. Another game I'm excited for is the Rainbow Six Extraction. I haven't played much of Rainbow Six Siege, mostly because when I tried playing it on my last computer it screwed it up permanently, causing me to have to actually reset it. But with my new rig, I'm excited for the new Rainbow Six game. I love co-op games, and this 3-player co-op shooter revolves around the R6 operators facing a new alien threat. The game features the normal Rainbow Six mechanics but adds alien AI opponents instead of human ones, and will be structured in the same vein as Left 4 Dead from what I saw, with safe rooms where you can heal and reload on ammo and what have you. The game will be releasing on all consoles with the exception of the Nintendo Switch. And at 7, Redfall. Vampire hunting, something we all do. It's the reason why I always have garlic in my pocket. However, there aren't many co-op games about hunting pesky vamps. Zombies and aliens, sure, but where is all the vampire love at? I guess technically though it would be alien hate, right? Nevertheless, Microsoft has our back with the new Left 4 Dead style Redfall, a first-person shooter about hunting vampires. But the game also includes magic, which is pretty dope. I think anything that has vampires immediately has magic as well. In the game, the quaint island town of Redfall, Massachusetts is under siege by a legion of vampires who have blocked out the sun and cut the island off from the rest of the world. Trapped with a handful of survivals against diabolical enemies threatening to bleed the town dry, choose your hero from a diverse roster, grouping up with others to create the perfect team of vampire slayers. Redfall is an open world co-op FPS game and will launch exclusively on the Xbox Series X, Series S, and PC in September 2022, and you can play it day one with the Xbox Game Pass. And at 6, Back 4 Blood. Probably the most anticipated game of E3 is Back 4 Blood. The game wasn't revealed at E3, being announced at the Game Awards 2020 presentation, but nevertheless the reveal of the PvP and all the Back 4 Blood talk at E3 this year only makes me more excited. The game comes out on October 12th and it cannot get here soon enough. I pre-ordered the game and am excited for the open beta in August. I love Left 4 Dead and I used to play Left 4 Dead 2 with my friend all the time, while he was actually a decent person. It's fine, he doesn't watch the videos. A new feature to this game, however, will be cards. At the start of each level, you will build a deck of cards that will adjust various elements of the game, like adding additional health, damage, stamina, etc. And an AI director will also use corruption cards to try to make things more difficult for you. Using their cards, the AI can spawn extra enemies, as well as increasing the size of the horde and activating fog, among others. That's pretty sick. It's like they took Decked Out and added it to Left 4 Dead. Halfway through in at number 5, Metroid Dread. Scheduled for release October 8th, 2021, Metroid Dread is an upcoming action-adventure game and the first side-scrolling Metro game in nearly 20 years. Dread actually began development for the Nintendo DS in 2005, but was cancelled due to technical limitations. A message found in Metroid Prime 3 Corruption was interpreted as a reference to Dread, although the studio staff referred to it as just a coincidence or a joke. And the second attempt at developing the game was was around in 2008, but was also unsuccessful. However, the game is now coming to the Nintendo Switch on October 8th of this year, and is available now for pre-order on the Nintendo eShop. And while everyone was hoping for some Metroid Prime 4 news, I'm sure this satisfied them and probably was even cooler. They started it off with Metroid 5. So like Metroid 5 is releasing before Metroid Prime 4, but like whatever. And at 4, Forza Horizon 5. Forza Horizon 5 certainly turned some heads at the Xbox Bethesda show. Using photogrammetry technology, players will truly feel like they're in Mexico in this new racing game. This, along with the advanced lighting, makes the game look like real life, or something even better. And with the addition of modes like the party events and events lab allowing you to create your own races, this game is bound to be the biggest and best Forza game to date. I don't play Forza. The only racing game I play is Grand Theft Auto 5, and that's not really a racing game, but these graphics are still incredible. This is what I wish GTA could look like. And with the addition of things like the pinata breaking, it got a little closer to GTA's free roam lobby events in online mode, which is pretty cool to say the least, at least for me. My cousin loves racing games and wouldn't shut up about this game. Seriously, I told him to shut up multiple times and he still kept texting me. But this game will be coming to Xbox consoles and PC on November 9th, and will be available on the Game Pass as well. Getting close to the end, and at number 3, Halo Infinite. Golden Boy's favorite topic, Halo, was certainly a highlight at Xbox E3 Showcase, featuring new information on multiplayer and how the game will be cross-platform. The console's flagship series is bound to have another smash hit this year. While the release date is still vague, being holidays 2021, at least we know the game is coming at the end of the year, something I'm sure all Halo fans can rejoice in. The game will be cross-platform for Xbox and PC, and the multiplayer will be free and dropping at the same time as the campaign. The story features a new AI replacing Cortana and Master Chief on his biggest mission yet. Are you excited for Halo Reach? Will you be playing it on Xbox or PC? Do you have the Game Pass? Let me know down below. Penultimately, in at number 2, Starfield. Starting their presentation off strong, Bethesda came hard with Todd Howard giving us some long-awaited Elder Scrolls 6 news. Oh wait. Actually, the Starfield trailer was awesome, finally giving us some much needed information about the new RPG Titans IP. And while there may be rumors that they snuck an NES6 peek in there, the release date reveal of November 11th, 2022 was a sigh of relief for those looking forward to playing the space role-playing game. An open-world space game already seemed like a crazy thing to explore, but I'm looking forward to it anyway. Hopefully we won't need to buy this one 15 times though. The release date is also a slight Easter egg since November 11th, 2011 is when Skyrim came out, Bethesda's biggest game to date probably, with a still strong community after nearly 10 years, mostly thanks to modding, so this could be an incredible game if that date turns out to be lucky. Finally, in at number 1, Breath of the Wild 2. While already being announced, the Legend of Zelda series hits its 35th anniversary this year, so it was expected that we'd be getting some Breath of the Wild sequel news. And we did. While lacking on anything Pokemon or Animal Crossing related, Nintendo gave fans a tiny hint at what's coming in 2022, with a cinematic trailer and some information that the sky will be within the playable area of the map. Other than that, we don't have much. Some people think that Link will be getting a robotic arm for some reason, and others are unsure. What do you think though? Do you have any Breath of the Wild theories? Do you think that Link gets a cybernetic arm? What about what happens next in the Legend of Zelda story? Let me know your thoughts down below. There we have it, friends, the top 10 E3 2021 biggest game announcements. Who do you think won E3? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to see our full E3 coverage, click the playlist up in the top right corner. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video. The game comes out on October 12th and it cannot get here soon enough. I've pre-ordered the game and am excited for the... Oh my god, and am X. In at 4, Forza. In at 4, Forza Horizon 3. No, 5. I don't read numbers, okay? I count backwards from 10. Going from 4 to 5 doesn't work. In at 4, Forza Horizon 5. Biggest and best Forza game to date. I don't play Forza, the only racing game I don't play Forza, the only real racing game no, it's not even a real racing game. And he still kept texting me. But this game will be coming to Xbox, but I'm looking forward to it anyway. While already being announced with a cinematic trailer and the information, what about what's